Love it or hate it, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for The Last Jedi in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. No, I can't. No, you aren't leaving! No! Don't leave me! No! Get back here! I'm not doing this alone! Curse you, woman! Curse you! I know where you sleep! I hate this movie. Oh my god. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I guess you could call this Star Wars. Oh, the horrible ruinification of Luke
Star
Skywalker.
Wars, the most boring. No.
Okay, The Last Jedi. The First Order reigns, having decimated the peaceful Republic Supreme Leader Snoke, who terribly wasted. Now deploys the merciless legions to do stuff. Only General Leia Organa, before she's Mary Poppins, can do stuff and stop tyranny. And that and Master Luke, who was supposed to do cool stuff but doesn't.
Mary Poppins, yo!
Yeah, the Resistance has been exposed, just like at the start of Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, they're escaping the First Order. Badly. Mary Poppins, y'all. Ah. I feel like I've been submitted to, like, torture. And I haven't even started yet. Oh, say bye to Leia.
I thought our TV broke. Then we don't have to do this.
Happy Beeps here, buddy. Come on. We pulled crazier stunts than this.
Rise of Skywalker is better than Last Jedi. I don't even have to think about that.
Happy Beeps.
This is the black sheep of the Star Wars movies. More so than Phantom
It's kind of
Menace.
hard to bring it back from the dead after they destroyed it.
Just for the record, Commander Dameron, I'm with the
But here how Leia's being nice to Poe. Then you get purple-haired lady that's just such a Karen and a jerk. It's like, that's the person that's gonna replaced Leia for most of the movie.
She should have been a secret Sith.
I wanted her to be, like, secretly part of the First Order. She's just so mean. It's like an angry... It's like the purple-haired lady, whatever her name is, Admiral so-and-so. She reminds me of, like, you know how you get a substitute teacher in, like, grade school that just hates children?
Yeah.
That's who she is. She's just this angry woman that hates being there and hates everybody around her, and she's like, just, I actually cheered when she died, because it was like, she's gone! And then I went to the Wizard of Oz song, the Wicked Witch is dead! Like, ding dong, the witch is dead, la 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 la. Yeah, because it was funny. Wicked Witch is dead.
Well, I mean, we were watching some videos right before this on random stuff about this movie. Clips of Rose Ticco. Kind of...
Ticco. Rose Ticco.
Kiss assaulting Finn. Bad touch.
Bad touch, Finn.
I watched the...
I didn't give you permission to save my life, let alone kiss me. Get away from me. Back.
I watched the quote
Back, female Jar Jar.
Yeah, she's like a female Jar Jar, and not the actress. Like,
why did General Akbar have to die and be replaced by, like, dyed Karen lady?
Well, I mean, we were watching a few different people actually talking about Rose Ticco and why she sucked, and like, basically the actress actually, when she's wearing normal clothes, not in the weird jumpsuit that they have her in, she actually looks really pretty. But however they made her up in the movie, they made her look really bad. Like, she just looks like
the thing,
she looks like Meg from Family Guy, basically.
She's Meg.
She doesn't look pretty at all.
But you guys have to understand that making fun of a character is not the same as making fun of a person. It's a
Yeah,
character.
It's her character, and that's what
If she was an alien like Jar Jar Binks, there wouldn't be this whole sensitivity thing like, oh, you don't like her because she's an Asian woman. It's like, no, I don't like her because she's a terrible character.
Yeah, that wasn't
she's
the
a
reason.
fictional sci-fi character. She's not a real person. Rose doesn't have feelings. She's a fictional character.
Yeah, it wasn't because she was Asian or a female. It was because she was. All of her lines were cringe, and all of her scenes were cringe, and it was her whole character was cringe.
She attacked Finn. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I watched this scene where she's like, it's supposed to be romantic, and then like she like kind of assaults Finn.
I fleed. I went down to the base, so I didn't have to be in space. Where the story is, I subconsciously left the game.
I mean,
Okay. I made Poopo flee. You did that, Amber.
yeah.
I did that out of subconsciousness.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, she got like a lot of hate online. That's true, but
Just let me do the
like,
talking, okay?
Yeah.
but I have also heard that a lot of like fans of the movies, like,
Here goes nothing.
Oh, email. Oh, that's right. You find out there's the spy on the ship. This was actually a cool sequence.
From Poe Dameron of the Republic Fleet. Oh, it's a very good likeness. How is your mother, sir?
Obliterate them! BB-8 punch it!
Oh wait, no, the spy was in the Rise of Skywalker, I
The
thought.
Dreadnought.
All right, taking out the cannons now.
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker was the mole. All right, let's go.
They really went wild with the cannons on this thing, huh?
I don't care if I'm wrong about the Last Jedi, like
let's
order
just-
of things,
let's
because
just be honest here. If Jar Jar Binks was a person and he had a Twitter account, he wouldn't have gotten death threats. Someone would have come to his house. I mean, there wouldn't be threats. People would have actually done the deed because.
I'm telling people
I'm
right
just
now
saying, like,
that if Rose was an alien,
yeah.
there would have been no problems. But they turned it into a political thing.
She was so poorly written. Who people really should have been threatening were the writers.
Always go after the writers. It's always the writer's fault.
Because in reality, she was just doing what she was told, like with the lines.
It's not the
and-
actor's fault. The actors are playing a part.
Yeah, she's
The-
under contract to do the lines.
The fault lies with the writers,
even
always.
even the director will like tell you how to do it. They'll be like, "No, more crying, Rose." I went, more tears.
If Ryan Johnson wants me to cry, put on The Last Jedi. That'll do it.
Yeah, that's really. Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
weep for Star
haven't-
Wars.
I haven't seen this movie, but
We don't get to hear much of Leia.
The last few ships. Keep going.
Look at how encouraging Leia
good
is.
job, Leia.
Leia really actually cares for her pilots.
Yeah, so
Ugh.
I mean, there was a major problem with Rose Ticco. Yeah, the chat is
Yeah, but
saying
Rose
she
isn't
was-
even the worst character in The Last Jedi. The worst character in The Last Jedi is General Holding. She's terrible.
I mean, it's hard when you have so many bad
Evacuation
characters.
almost complete.
I mean, you could actually put a top 10 worst characters of The Last Jedi, and that list would actually be very easy to make. Because it'd be, ow.
Yeah.
Because there's so many bad characters in it. Even
Yeah,
Luke
like top
Skywalker makes the
10.
list.
Yeah, I mean, him in The Last Jedi.
Oof.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, no,
Well-
Jake's. You need to learn the terms. Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, from fans, has been dubbed Jake Skywalker.
Jake.
He's not Luke. Yep, the fans passionately call him Jake Skywalker.
Well, the only thing
I'm
that
serious.
after watching Rose Ticco weird, like when I saw that kiss, I was like, I just looked at it for a few seconds and I was shocked, and then I was like, weird, and then I just moved on. Like, it was not romantic at all. It wasn't. I just felt like that would have been the most weird thing ever. I felt bad for John Boyega. I felt bad for
So let me
the actress that played Rose Ticco.
Who would you rather watch? The romance between Rose Ticco or Attack of the Clones romance between Anakin and Padme?
Well, Anakin and Padme was better than that.
There you go. See, you're learning. See? I've converted Amber.
But
The evacuation is complete. You did it, Poe. Now get your squad back here so we can get out of this place.
No, General, we can do this. We have the chance to take out a dreadnought.
Disengage now. That's an order.
Bad connection. Gotta go. Squadron, bring the bombs.
Bombers, keep that tight formation. Fighters, protect the bombers. It's not every day we get a shot at a dreadnought, so let's make this count.
Dreadnought fun.
But yeah, I don't really know a lot about what happened to Rose online. Like, I didn't really research that. So I don't really know.
You can go inside the cockpit for once?
So I'm sorry that she got harassed online, but I don't really know anything about it.
This is a cool scene. I wanted to see what the X-Wing cockpit looked like in the Lego game. I wish they gave you the option of toggling this whenever you wanted to. This is kind of nice.
I mean, but there are other actors who have gotten, actors and actresses that have gotten harassed online. And they haven't, like, broken down and, like, think about Johnny Depp, he's gotten harassed online. I'm just saying, like, there's other people that have gotten harassed online.
I know it.
And had death threats, like, she's not the only one.
I know, Amber.
I'm just saying.
Can I just... I'm gonna play Devil's Advocate because I've played Star Wars games for 30 years. An X-Wing doesn't work like this. In order for the blasters to work like this, with this type of aiming, you would need to be moving the ship around. The ship would actually have to move with the pilot. The lasers aren't like a turret. If you were on the Millennium Falcon, that would work?
I don't think I could even read this comment out loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't, because I want to hear the story.
I'm gonna screenshot your comment.
Pew, 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 pew.
Silver Surgeon Gaming.
They're targeting the fleet. We need to protect that last bomber. It's our only chance to bring down that dreadnought.
Oh, Lucifer, your girlfriend's cat took his medicine? That's awesome.
Oops!
Their hangars. Hey, BB-8.
Kind of blew
You know
up.
what I'm thinking? Torpedo time. That's right.
Yeah! Destroying! We're gonna destroy them ship to ship. Aha! Woo!
I like this display, says Blackwing.
Yeah.
Where you can see everything.
Yeah, but an X-Wing doesn't work that way. Like if it had, like, turbo lasers or something like that, you can even see right now, the lasers are following my ship. That was a nice little cockpit scene, but maybe they should have switched to, like, a cruiser or something like that. Oh, I need to find a bomb.
I'm going to make a top 10 list of worst characters in The Last Jedi now, says Emperor Garrett.
Ah!
Sounds good.
Have fun.
Ah! Thank you, Joker, says you guys make me happy.
Really?
Thanks.
I don't know how you feel about that at the end of this video. At the end of the stream.
Hello, Simons. Hello, Devin Rosa. Yep, says Rose was definitely a female Jar Jar. Yeah, she was. Like, that's what I really feel. It's just like...
If she was, like, apparently, I mean, we were watching, like, a little documentary. She was supposed to be the Leia replacement, like, for, you know, the Heart of the Rebels, and she's just unlikable.
Why did they write... Like, I watched some few clips of her. There was a clip where some guy was, like, touching her face, and he was, like, the general, and he had her in custody, and then she bit his hand. That was just like, she's not a Wookiee.
What is this? Is this a kid's cartoon?
Like, she bit his hand, and then he was like, whoa! Like, he was screaming, like, it was like, she bit it really hard.
Well,
like,
yeah.
But it was just like, why would she do that? Like, the guy is gonna torture you. Like, you should be, like, strong and not doing it. Like, I don't understand. It's just weird. I find it very strange. It doesn't feel very... like, can you imagine Princess Leia biting somebody's hand?
Here she comes.
It's just very... There's a reason why, you know... It's just...
Aren't you a little weirded out by this? Like, every time we're streaming now, she always comes.
It's very unladylike, you know? Like, I wouldn't...
Yeah.
If I was gonna be tortured to death, I would try to go out with dignity. I wouldn't bite a random guy's hand. I would be like, you're gonna kill me anyway, I might as well just go out with dignity. Like...
Nah, I'd bite him.
That's because... But you're a guy. If I was a woman going... That's the whole point that I have a problem.
What does it matter, my gender? I would just bite him. Just seems like something to do.
I would not... Fine, I don't think a guy or a girl would be dignified. You're messing with me.
Not messing with you. I mean, if the...
You would not bite somebody's hand.
Why not? He's gonna
kill you anyway. You might as well go out with a... Why would you do that? It's so weird.
I'm gonna make him think he has rabies.
What? You can't get rabies from a human being. It's
He doesn't know that.
Luke, are you messing with me right now, or are you being serious?
No, I'm not messing with you. I mean, there's so many different solar systems I could have come from. Maybe I contracted rabies. You don't know.
You don't even like putting stuff in your mouth.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna die anyway, I mean, just bite him.
Luke, that would be what you would think about?
Yeah.
He's circling you, saying, I have you now, and you're a stupid rebel fleet, and I'm touching your chin, like, in a weird, awkward, offensive way.
I bite him and I say, get out of my personal space.
He has you literally in cuffs. He's going to kill you anyway.
Yeah, and I took one of his fingers with me. I Mike Tyson'd him.
Yeah, see,
So-
that's the problem. Mike Tyson didn't have very much dignity biting that guy.
Yeah,
That's the whole
but that
point.
guy never messed with Mike Tyson again. What? It's true. Oops.
So you're defending Rose Ticco, one of her weird scenes?
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
interesting.
it's actually one of my only favorite Rose Ticco scene. So yeah, the biting was so out of place, and it was cringy, and it was funny.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Base, we're over the target. Why are your main doors open?
weird. She's like an animal.
Oh, now we get to see her sister die randomly.
You're the only bomber left. It's all down to you.
Her sister had more personality than Rose did.
Bombs away.
Boom, boom.
Direct hit! Dreadnought down! They can't get away, Supreme Leader. We have them tied on the end of a string.
The mighty Kylo Ren. Take that ridiculous thing off. You're just a child in a mask.
Prepare my ship.
Well, that's it for that level. Now watch, he's gonna get chewed out.
Well done, pal. Finn naked leaking bag? What?
I don't even.
Finn! Finn, buddy! It's so good to see you! We need to get you dressed. Come on.
What's happening?
Finn has been in medical things.
What's going on with him?
I don't know. Okay, so that was fun.
This is already seems better than the movie, says Emperor Garrett. Let's see. Okay, thanks for all the, Simon says, bite him, Amber. Make him remember you, says Simons.
He won't forget you if you leave a lasting impression with your teeth.
I wouldn't do that. Then he'll torture me more.
One thing at a time, buddy. Let's get you dressed first. We'll find you a jacket and some pants. There's gotta be a closet around here, or something.
There we go. Finn is leaking. Come on, Finn.
Oh, I have a different... I can't tell if you guys seriously would bite your captor or not.
It depends.
Honestly, I would bite him too, says Richard Taylor.
See?
Wow. Wow.
All right, so how many of you guys, if you were in Rose Ticco's position, would you bite the enemy? Say bite or no bite. Now. We're gonna finish this once and for all.
Come on, let's get you some clothes that don't leak.
Okay. Yep. See? So you're
What?
kneecap biting.
There's nothing in here. Who took it all?
Tell me about it. People have a habit of borrowing and not returning here. If you look around the ship, I'm sure you'll find some spares lying around. Says here that the last jacket went out to a P. Dameron. Don't think I know the guy.
Don't know the guy. Most people don't know Poe Dameron after the Poe was really cool in The Force Awakens, and then he becomes a side character. The guy was supposed to be the next Han Solo, and they botch it.
Yeah, interesting enough,
That
we were
should do
just
it.
watching...
All right, now, Let's head back to the closet so you can get changed in peace.
Okay, let's go get changed. What is it, Amber? What about... Oh. We're gonna go back to our quarters.
So we can change in our
Right.
quarters.
That's right. Most people change in their quarters, not in closets, because, well...
It would be weird.
Yeah.
It would be hard to fit into a closet.
I've tried to change my clothes in a closet before. I hit my elbows. It's very awkward. Change!
Freaking...
Well, I'm dressed. So where now?
All right. You gotta go back to the bridge for a debrief.
Also, I just want to say this. Guys don't tend to follow guys to get dressed. That's kind of a girl thing. Like, girls go to the bathroom together, guys go to the bathroom separately.
I think we all know what was going on, Luke. Or what Disney was going to make happen.
Maybe pink-haired lady's not in this.
That's Snoke's ship.
They've tracked us through light speed.
That's impossible.
No, it's not. Mary Poppins! Mary Poppins, y'all! Needs to put on clothes.
Okay.
Here it is, Amber! You missed it! Mary Poppins! Watch! Aww! Yay! They made it funny! And now she's in a coma.
So, who's in charge?
Next in command is Vice Admiral.
No!
Thank you, Commander.
What's our plan?
Stick to your post and follow my.
Oh, they made her cringy still. Also, Poe outranks her.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Just, doing some checks.
Checking the escape pods.
No! This fleet is doomed. I need to warn my friend Rey. If she comes back to it, she's doomed too.
I'm turning you in for desertion.
What?
I wasn't running away. I need to get to my friend and warn her that this ship is doomed.
We can jump to light speed.
They can track us through light speed.
They can track us through light speed?
Yeah, and we're dangerously low on fuel.
See,
how dare you!
Hyperspace tracking is new tech, but the principle must be the same.
even from this
They're only
Lego
tracking us
version,
from the lead
it
ship.
feels like Finn is constantly getting disrespected.
Even if we got on the Star Destroyer to switch it off, who knows where the breaker room even is?
The guy who used to mop it. If I can get us there.
I can shut their tracker down.
Okay, thank you for the super chat. Skywalker Club says my rankings worst to best.
Locked behind some target practice.
It's the only way to ensure everyone is training with their blaster.
You got that look on your face. Tell me, what's going on?
Poe got demoted.
But if she was a good person,
The First Order's only tracking us from one destroyer. The lead one.
Purple-haired
so we
lady?
blow that one up.
No,
I like
I'm
where your
saying,
head's
like-
at, but no. Sneak on board. Disable the tracker. Our fleet escapes before they realize.
How do we sneak the two of you onto Snoke's destroyer?
Find the Master Codebreaker. You will find him with a red plum bloom on his lapel. In the casino on Santo Bike.
The fleet's only got 18 hours of fuel left. We gotta hurry.
I'll be here to jump us to light speed.
No, go with them, Poe. You won't get any screen time if you stay here.
You know
Who's gonna get bullied by purple-haired lady?
Let's grab a pod from the hangar.
You're not
Organa in a coma.
I'm not ready to joke about that yet.
Get well soon.
but wouldn't everyone have heard about what Finn and Rey did and all their exploits in the first movie? That they would give Finn and Rey a lot of respect. Like, how does she not know who Finn is or Rey? How does Rose not know who those people are? Because remember, after Luke Skywalker did all that stuff with Ben Kenobi, and he was in the Rebel fleet, everyone knew who he was, basically. So everyone would know who Finn, like, in reality, everyone would have heard about how Finn and Rey were fighting like Kylo Ren and all this stuff.
You're asking Ruin Johnson to follow continuity?
But I'm just saying, like why? Like, if this was a
real... You're serious?
Yes, I expect them to follow some kind of reasonable line of continuity.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Well, I'm saying, why would Rose Tico be like, oh, I don't know who you are, or Rey? Like, she would have heard about them from all over the galaxy. They fought Kylo Ren, like, and lived to tell about it. They would be famous in the entire... Everyone would know who they were.
Ryan Johnson doesn't follow Star Wars continuity.
Thank you for the super chat. Skywalker Club says movie ranking worst to best. Episode 8.
You sure we can park here?
Don't get distracted. Remember, the Master Codebreaker will be wearing a red plum blue.
It's hard for me to read.
Sounds like the kind of guy who'd hang out in that fancy building up there.
Is it hard for me to read the comments or super chats, guys? Because there's a ton of dialogue. Okay, your rankings are 8, 7, 1, 4, 2, 5, 6, and then 3 as the best. So Return of the Jedi you have as your favorite.
Wait,
and your least favorite is 8.
I thought they had 8 first.
Yeah, 8 is first. He said worst to best.
Oh.
Shoot her! Wait, wrong movie. Yeah, that's what doesn't make any sense.
Can we make the droid faster?
We're on the rich person planet? What does that even mean?
It's a random planet that Ruin Johnson was like, let's have them go to some weird fancy party while the rebel fleet is being attacked. That makes sense.
Why? What would be the purpose?
Because reasons. Okay. What is this? Here, the dark side of the Force.
Yeah, I mean, like, even the original Star Wars was a low-budget film, so... yeah.
What is this stuff?
Well, it was fun. We were watching John Boyega talk about Star Wars a little bit. That was kind of fun. And someone actually asked him and said that Finn was their favorite character, and that they were wondering what he thought about with the evolution of his character throughout the movies, and where he saw his character going. So it was kind of interesting to hear him talk about that, where he actually talked with J.J. Abrams. John Boyega was talking with him about his character, that his character was... He was like, well, why would my character just... Like, he actually put a lot of thought into his character. You know, like, why would my character randomly leave the Empire for no reason?
I wanted him to be connected to... I wanted him to be Mace Windu's kid so bad.
And then he was answering questions online, and someone said, is your character supposed to be Mace Windu's son or relative? And he's like, he better be. I thought that was great, you know. So and also he said he really liked Han Solo, was one of his favorite characters from the originals, and he seems like a very fun person. Like, but I liked how he said, you know, I feel like my character kind of didn't fit in with everyone at the Empire. Like, I had more of, like, my character had kind of like a free spirit personality, and everyone else was kind of like too dry or whatever, like they were just following orders. And so, like, that's kind of, I just didn't fit in, and so I ended up leaving. And he's like, that kind of made sense. It was like a job, and I just didn't fit the job anymore. It was just, you know, so I was like, oh, that really makes sense, actually, the way he was saying it. Like, he really put a ton of thought into... But he talked to J.J. Abrams originally when he was brought on, so then they did kind of ruin his character. Well, I mean, I didn't really get to the part where we talked about it, but... Yeah, I really think... This is my personal opinion. I haven't really seen all of them, just for the few 2-second clips that I've seen. And I could be wrong, but it feels like What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you looking?
I thought I saw a cat.
There's no cat around here, Luke.
Then what's... Never mind.
She's right there, in front of you.
There was something over to the side of
Luke, there's nothing over there.
I know.
Luke, do you need me to... What do you... Luke, what is it that you need me to do?
Do you speak Wookiee? Okay, so what did he say?
He said, I've been waiting for my friend here, and I'm supposed to meet them after the party. Could you please tell, my friend that I'm waiting for them?
Okay.
You're welcome. Good to know that I actually speak Wookiee after all these years.
Okay, so we'll go find his Wookiee friend then.
Yep.
Let him know.
We need to find his friend. Well, actually, he didn't say his friend was a Wookiee. He just said my friend.
Ah.
So, it could be a Wookiee, it could be someone else.
Ah.
I'm making it really vague since I don't really know what I'm doing, which is the same way Disney writes their movies.
Where are you?
Let's ask around.
What is the point of this in the movie? There's no point to this scene.
Sorry, I didn't mean to delete somebody's comment. I didn't mean to hide you on Neko Games.
Are you serious? You yeeted. Wow. Fancy party. Did you unhide him?
Yeah.
Wow. Poor Neko Games.
Well, my hand just hit it.
Amber pulled a roast Ticco.
This place is
Please,
so
Luke.
much fun.
I'm pretty.
We have nothing like it on
Luke,
my home planet.
if you're gonna compare me to that character, I'm leaving now. I would never bite somebody's hand. It's being weird.
I'm not being weird.
I'm not a roast Ticco.
Okay,
Take that back.
I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry.
Okay, our Neko's back. He said it's okay.
Tried to talk my way into the Codebreaker's private party, but I couldn't understand a word the guard said. A Twi'lek, I think. Big guy with a head tentacles.
Okay.
Are
you messing with me?
You have to have a protocol droid to translate, someone's saying. Emperor Garrett has his list of 10 worst characters. If you want me to read it. Does anyone else... Okay, does anyone else want to make a list of your 10 worst characters of this movie? Let us know in the chat. Luke, do you have 10 bad characters from this movie?
General Pinkhair, Rose Ticco, Luke Skywalker, Poe Dameron, Snook, or whatever his name is. The annoying little creature thingies.
Yeah, if they were following...
The plot of The Last Jedi.
If they were following continuity, Finn would have been a Jedi. Yeah, exactly, Devin. Exactly. Well, okay. May I say what I was gonna say before I accidentally... I'm so sorry. On Neko Games. Thank you
The
for
idea
being
to
a
kill
sweetheart.
General Akbar in a really lame way.
This is what I think was happening. I think that J.J. Abrams was writing Finn and Rey as a love interest. I think that... Wow, they're making fun of Rose Ticco? Is that what's happening here? Also, what's going on with her hair? It's like, did they think I have the worst haircut imaginable?
Party. A red blonde bloom? I mean, that's so last cycle. It's a crime that he thinks he looks good with it.
Sorry, I found that kind of funny. That's a fish lady.
Fish lady? That's weird. Well, anyway, this is what I think was happening. I think that J.J. Abrams was definitely writing, like, Finn and, you know, Rey as friends that will eventually fall in love and get together in the third movie. I think he was writing the beginning of a very slow romance that was gonna go through 3 movies. That's my personal opinion. Anyway, and what happened was, I think that whoever took over for the second movie was like, no, Rey don't need no man. So then Finn is stuck here, like, okay, Ray don't need no man, but you were writing the romance between me and Ray, and this is super awkward. Also, I was supposed to be a Jedi, now I'm not. So confused. So then, like, they were like, okay, so Finn was gonna have a romantic interest, so we'll randomly add another character in, and then we'll just fill that gap.
Games here.
Like, we'll just have Finn. We'll basically write all of the love scenes between Finn and Ray, but we'll just add a different Ray in, and we'll call her Rose instead of Ray. And we'll just hire a new actress, and she'll be the new Ray in all the scenes with Finn. And then the other Ray will actually do a different role than she was originally going to do. And we'll have her end up with, I don't want to say Stockholm Syndrome, but we'll just have her end up with the bad guy or something instead. Just like, I think all the love scenes between Rose and Finn probably were originally going to be with Ray, and like she basically took on half of Ray's line. Like she's all the scenes that were supposed to be with Finn and Ray were just with Rose instead. Maybe, I don't know. Except for they wrote it 10,000 times worse than it would have been with Ray and Finn.
How do I find a droid to help me? Where's a droid?
You! What are you looking for, eh? You here to thieve? You here to rob the vault? Well, we've got our best guy outside that vault. He's been there all week, not moved once. Bet he's pretty tired.
You need BB-8?
Thank you for the codes. Thank you for the codes. I've screenshotted a few codes from Geoswirl. It gave us codes for different things in the game. Cheat codes. So I screenshotted a few of those, Geoswirl. Thank you so much for those.
Okay, that was easy. Just break the piano.
Yeah.
The red plum bloom.
The master Codebreaker.
Yep, those are the shuttle parkers.
All right, you two are under arrest for parking violation 2017.
Without a codebreaker to sneak into Snoke's Star Destroyer, what do we do?
I don't know. Unless you got a thief in your pocket.
I can do it.
What?
Me and the First Order codage can go way back.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Did he just?
Yep.
Attention. Those prisoners who are asking what time checkout is, we would like to remind you that this is a jail, not a hotel. Thank you.
There. If we can get that cover up, we can escape through the sewer.
But we don't have our graphics.
We're gonna have to get them back from the guard room.
I can't.
Guy's bouncing on a trampoline.
I'm so sorry. Darn it. Emperor Garrett. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's my list.
The alarm. If we
Worst
set it off, the guard will have
characters.
to come investigate.
That'll draw them out their room for sure.
Go for it.
In The Last Jedi from Emperor Garrett with a creepy profile picture. Number 1, Holdo. Number 2, DJ, the annoying stuttering guy. Number 3, Rose Ticco. Number 4, General Hux. Number 5, Snoke. Number 6, Jake Skywalker. Number 7, Rey. Number 8, Captain Phasma. Number 9, Porgs. And number 10, Leia Poppins. Thank you for that, Emperor Garrett.
Leia's not that bad in it though.
And James says, I did ship Finn and Rey at some point. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone did because they wrote it that way. You just have to pause the game and you can enter the codes and type them in. Okay, thank you, Geos. I really appreciate that. Were there any...
What are you looking at?
Sorry, I need to view this real quick. That way I know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, we've made some puppets of ourselves. Okay.
Thank you for the super chat, Prometheus Venom. Says, have there been any updates with the game to end the bug with Maz?
Not that I know of.
We don't know. We haven't looked that up.
You're not a person! Ugh, these prisoners just keep getting better and better at arts and crafts.
Prisoners get better at arts and crafts. What?
Don't believe it.
Okay, so we're in jail. Fun. Oops. I don't know if I'm supposed to be stealthy or I'm just supposed to avoid these. Okay, you can only go up the ladder one way. Of course. Of course you can only go up one way.
Yeah, I think that like the guy who played Finn, John Boyega, I think from his interviews that I was watching, he really did want to make his character relatable and like a reason why he became like he became. Like he was talking to J.J. Abrams about that, which I can really respect that a lot. That he really wanted to make sense why his character had this like character growth and stuff. But I don't know what J.J. Abrams talked with. I don't know. I mean, maybe this is just me reading into this, but I did notice that Rey, or the character that played Rey, the actress that played Rey, and John Boyega, I can't even remember what the actress's name is, but played Rey, but like somebody was like, wow, Finn is my favorite character, he was the most relatable, you know, I really related him so much, and I was so glad to see his character growth. And then I remember that the lady playing Rey, or the girl, just looked over at him, like, seemed a little uncomfortable or annoyed. It's like, yeah, your character doesn't have any character growth, Rey. It's like, I think that even the fans at the meetings and stuff, like, could tell that Rey didn't have any character growth at all, you know, so, yeah, Finn started out as a very well-written character, to be honest. So, and that's partly the actor who really worked with, you know, J.J. Abrams and wanted his character to have growth and stuff, and a reason why he's doing stuff. Right, honey bun? Richard Taylor says, I think that Ryan Johnson was just throwing stuff at the wall to see what stuck for his. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think he was really thinking it through.
Huh. Maybe. Oh.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this makes me want to watch the movie to just figure out what was wrong with it. But I don't know if I really want to put myself through that. Oh, there's to be a third person?
Isn't there supposed to be a droid here? Oh.
Oh.
This isn't gonna work with just us two. Someone or something needs to sit on this switch.
I figured it out because I'm smart.
Bouncing session over. This better be the biggest emergency this city's ever seen.
It's a very big
her name is Daisy Ridley? Okay. Sorry, I didn't know what her name was.
Now, let's get to that guard room.
I'm still scarred by Lego Wicket, says Devin.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's so many problems with the Lego. I mean, people keep telling us, like, there is supposed to be, like, they can't do fur. It's like, right.
Okay.
But
it's in here somewhere.
Hang on.
If prisoners, you moose milker, pull the back up now!
Great. Looks like our stuff is locked behind that force field.
We just need to disable that power generator, right?
Oh, okay, so we need to disable some generator and take down these guys. Okay, one step at a time.
yeah, I was surprised. A lot of people on Twitter actually responded and pointed out weird things about Wicket, like his soul, his eyes. The fact that they added, like, they seemed to add, like, certain parts, like, of his face, like, were disproportionate, and, like, they got the coloring wrong. Like, he's supposed to have a little brown nose and a brown, like, mouth area, and the rest of him is light brown, like he's a little teddy bear. But they added, like, weird colorings, like, made, like, these weird patches of orangish white on his eye. Like, the whole thing did not look normal. Like, that didn't look like Wicket at all. Like, they could have taken 2 seconds to take a picture of Wicket. I don't know.
Very nice, Finn. Ben cleans up nice.
But Amber, if you watch the movie, you'll be filling people's Twitter timelines with rants about the movie, says Garrett. Probably.
Yeah, don't watch The Last Jedi.
I don't think I can handle it.
No.
Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie of all time, says Lord Couch. I mean, it's pretty good. What?
Nothing, I'm not. I like Revenge of the Sith, whatever.
Thank you for reading my list. I only don't like Leia in the movie because of the Mary Poppins flight.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
I mean, I am a...
Oh.
Luke, you should watch Film Theory of Why the Jedi Are Evil.
What?
Oh, no.
No.
Thank you for the comment, Sammy Samurai King. We've heard a lot of people talk about how the Jedi are really the evil ones. I didn't mean to hit you with a phone. I'm so sorry. Is your kneecap okay?
Ow, my kneecap.
Sorry.
Pain, abuse. I'm being...
I didn't mean to. If I didn't mean to, it's okay.
Oh, if you didn't mean to? Okay.
Just remember, like, Amber Heard was just throwing the bottle towards him, not...
No.
I know. If you caused somebody bodily harm, it was your fault. It is wrong, and you should probably go to jail. Unless you're Amber Heard, in which case you get a movie contract.
For now.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh. Do I think the Flash movie will be screwed up or no? I don't. Amber or Kwings.
Don't know.
Luke did a video of it. I think that went up today or yesterday.
They might fire Ezra. Now, no one knows what's gonna happen with the Flash movie if he gets fired.
I mean,
that's what we need. Look,
maybe they could just put him in their own DC prison.
Here's an idea. Why don't you have him in part of the movie, and the Speed Force changes his appearance for the other half of the movie? Then you could
like,
salvage
write him out of the
some of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's hard for me because although I have no idea why he threatened to burn somebody's house down and did all this weird stuff, that's super creepy and weird.
I mean,
maybe someone looked at him wrong.
Those cops will be here any minute. What now?
Oh yeah, this weird
We're with the Resistance.
character arc of them freeing animals for no reason at all.
Why were they freeing the animals?
I don't know.
It's like the scene from E.T.
Why were they even at the casino? There's no reason for them to be at the casino. They just were. Oh, it's DJ again.
Who's this?
Meanwhile, Jake Skywalker.
Master Skywalker?
Okay.
Luke hates Jedi. Jake hates Jedi.
He probably looked at the lightsaber and it had like a little insignia with a trademark that said Disney. Like, Disney owns this lightsaber now, Luke. And he was like, he threw it away like, I don't want this.
That's the name of the video. Fall of Jake Skywalker.
That's hilarious, Luke.
Yep. Come on, Chewie, let's go cheer up Luke.
May we pray for Luke during the Luke sections. Amen. This is Fernando. Thank you for praying for Luke. Luke, I don't know what will save him now, but... Oh, the animals were being tortured, says Richard.
But it's still...
It's kind of like not part of their fight, though, but I guess that's kind of nice.
I mean, they went to the casino, and then they decided to free some animals.
Luke, call husband services. So yeah, Clayton, I don't really know what's going on with the Flash. I mean, I really liked Ezra Miller in the
I don't want to
Snyder
talk
Cut.
to you.
Like a lot. Like probably.
I'm from the Resistance. Your sister Leia sent me. We need your help. Hello?
Ah, yes, classic Jake Skywalker. I'm gonna shut myself in my house because I'm a hermit.
We'll have to find a way in there.
Wait, I don't remember there being a village of people.
I don't think there was. It was just, I mean, from what I've seen.
I thought he was just supposed to be a hermit. Well.
Yeah, a hermit implies you live alone.
Yeah.
You don't live in a town.
Yeah.
A hermit means you live like out in the middle of the wilderness alone with no one around you. That's what a hermit is. If you live in a village and there's neighbors next to you, you're no longer a hermit. If you live out in the middle of like a cornfield and you're a farmer, but you have a cornfield next to you and there's a farmer that lives there, you're not a hermit, you're a farmer. If you live in your own apartment in your middle of the city and you have other apartments around you, you're not a hermit, you just live alone in your apartment. A hermit would be, there's no one around. Like literally, you go over a year without seeing another person, if not more. No.
Chewie wants to see you.
He doesn't. This doesn't qualify as a hermit if he has people around.
Jake, don't be a jerk.
Also, I'm pretty sure that this is Ireland where they filmed this.
Probably.
This looks exactly like pictures of Ireland I've seen with these little stone huts that were in Ireland. That actually monks used to live in.
Get him, Chewie!
Please, stop following me.
No.
You can't avoid playing as Rey forever. Like it or not, she's the main character of the sequel trilogy.
Watch me!
Only Rey can defeat Kylo Ren.
Whatever you got to say, I'm not interested.
But Master Skywalker...
Are you always this annoying?
Oh.
I don't know.
Are you always as annoying? Ray's like, I don't know.
Jake Dirtwalker, says James. Yep, totally.
We're following Luke.
There was a village in the movie, says Gaming and Stuff.
Nah.
Oh, well then he doesn't count as
what I have to say.
Luke, can you please...
You seem like a nice kid, but I'm not interested.
Bad Jake.
That's what you should have said when they asked you to sign on for these sequels.
Master
Mark,
Skywalker, it's about the First
I'm not
Order.
interested.
I know you can hear me.
Wait, is Chewie doing a Rey voice now?
No.
I know you can hear me.
Get him!
But Rey isn't even following him. It's Chewie. Oh wait, never mind. Rey is there.
It's important, please.
Listen, kid. What's your name?
Rey,
Where you from, Ray?
nowhere.
No one's from nowhere.
Jakku.
All right, that is pretty much nowhere. Maybe you should go back to nowhere.
Kill Jake Skywalker!
Best
Do it.
playthrough ever!
Do it. Do it. Strike him down with all your hatred. And his misery from being in
Look,
this
if
series
you
will be
insist on
complete.
following me, why don't you make yourself useful? I've lost my milk bottle. Go find it and bring it back to me.
Never! I refuse. No, I won't be a part of this blue milk atrocity. Do not.
You
Don't
have a
do
problem,
it.
Jake. It's making you grumpy.
Someone on the chat had the best quote, but I don't even know if I could repeat it. What they were saying, Jake Skywalker became this like blue milk addict, like that, like to suck blue milk out of weird. I can't even repeat this. We know. Thank you for the code, GS World. Really appreciate that for a Christmas sweater for Anakin. Yeah, it's interesting. I guess John Boyega was answering questions online, and he said that he just answered honestly that Anakin Skywalker would be more powerful Jedi than Rey. Obviously, he said like if Anakin Skywalker were there, Anakin would be pushing everyone to the ceiling, force pushing everyone, including Rey. Because he's just so OP, you know? Darth Vader is incredibly
let's get this
strong.
over with.
Thanks, kid. Don't think this means I owe you anything, though.
I mean, you know who else would be super OP? Luke Skywalker. Not anymore. Alright, thank you for the codes, Geos. I just screenshotted them. Thank you so much. Oh, what? OH? So you know what else? After he and baby Leia were born, baby Luke was drinking a baby bottle of blue milk, which never happened in the movie. Ew, gross.
Yeah, I can try, Clayton. Sure.
Alright.
I know this place.
The original Jedi texts. Why are you here?
Something inside me has always been there. I need someone to show me my place in all this.
No. Three lessons. I will teach you the ways of the Jedi and why they need to end.
Is that where the blue milk comes from? It's best we don't think about it, Geos. No one wants to know where the blue milk comes from.
Funny thing, here's another thing that's terrible about the Disney Star Wars. I'm going to explain. These are the Jedi texts that go all the way back to Yoda.
Yeah.
In this movie, they burn the Jedi texts. This is thousands upon thousands of years of Jedi knowledge, which made Luke the most powerful. Because Rey doesn't need it, because Rey is a natural.
Why would they burn them?
It all gets burned. Luke burns everything.
Why?
Because he's crazy.
This feels like this movie was written by someone that clearly lost their mind. And
Well, technically, Yoda is the one that does it. Yoda shows up as a Force ghost, and Luke is there, and Luke doesn't even do anything to stop it. But yeah, this tree gets set on fire by Force Ghost Yoda or something. It's just like...
That wouldn't make any sense. Why?
Because Ruin Johnson has never watched a Star Wars movie before. He's like, I get to make my own Star Wars movie? Psh, I don't need to watch all this other stuff.
Yeah, I understand, like, so we have a few people that really like this movie in the chat, apparently. So
Brave souls.
If you are a longtime viewer and you really enjoy this movie, I'm sorry that we've been talking about it, but like, you don't have to, like, after we do this, the Star Wars thing, we obviously won't be talking about Star Wars when we do our next series, so.
Nope.
I mean, if it bothers you, you guys can always come back after this, but.
I told people I was going to be roasting Rey as soon as we got to The Last Jedi. I'm a man of my word.
I mean, we would love to have you back, like, after this, like. I'm sorry that sometimes we just have to speak our mind because it was a really hard thing. Like, even Mark Hamill felt like he literally cried because of what they did to his character. So, I mean, I understand some of you guys like the movie.
He had tears. He didn't cry.
Okay.
There were tears.
Well, I'm just saying that, even the actor that played Luke was in pain doing this movie. So, I mean, I understand some of you guys like it, but you guys caused Luke to cry, just FYI.
I didn't cry. I don't cry.
No, I'm talking about Jake. You guys caused Jake to cry.
There was much crying from Jake.
Why are we calling him Jake Skywalker? Because we cannot bear to think that this is Luke Skywalker in the movie.
Nope. Poor characterization.
Thank you for the super chat, Prometheus. Says Ryan Johnson is EA to Star Wars on how they handed the license of their exclusivity. Definitely Prometheus. Thank you so much, Prometheus.
Let's have Chewie train to become a Jedi because he's Force sensitive now. Because I'm making him Force sensitive.
Sit down. Reach out. What do you see?
The island.
Time for
There's something else. Beneath the island. A dark place. It's calling me!
Resist it, Ray. You went straight to the dark.
That cave. I need to see what's inside.
He's like, why would you go straight to the dark? You must be evil.
Come on, Chewie, we're going into the dark, scary cave.
Devin says, time for Chewie to learn the ways of the Force. Best comment, Devin Rosa.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's your choice, but I mean, whatever. I'm sorry to hear that, and we appreciate you being a longtime viewer, and you know, well, maybe you'll be able to come back like in a few months or something, but if not, we appreciate you watching and supporting the channel a lot. Thank you very much. I mean, let me just explain it like this. I really liked Batman and Robin because I watched it with one of my friends, and I really enjoyed that movie a lot, and I liked it because I hadn't seen any of the Keaton movies. And so I really liked it, and it took a few people to actually point out how bad the movie was to me before I finally realized, no, this movie was terrible, and I finally realized it was terrible. Because sometimes if you watch it and you see it with friends, or you haven't seen the other ones, and you think like this is great, but it might take a while. You might start realizing, no, like I understand what you're saying, but you know, sometimes we all watch bad movies. We think they're great, but you know.
I mean, everybody's being.
But everyone's entitled to your opinion. Like,
yeah,
you're entitled to your opinion.
You're entitled to your opinion, but I mean, we don't like The Last Jedi, and so do millions of other people.
We're not saying you have to agree with us by watching. We're just saying this is what we think. We happen to think this.
Yeah.
Like I already know tons of people watching probably don't agree because obviously people went to the theater and saw it. But I'm just saying my personal opinion. Like, I'm not saying everyone here watching has to agree with everything I'm saying.
This movie
at all
ruined the characterization of Luke Skywalker, and people have a right to be angry. Especially if they were fans of Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker was their, like, Jedi hero for almost 40 years for a lot of people. And Disney just kind of, well, I'm not going to use vulgar language, but they did some pretty disturbing stuff to Luke. Without even Mark Hamill's input. That's messed up. So that's why people don't like The Last Jedi. So that's just honesty. Also, this game caused so many Traveler's Tales people that were with the company for 15 years to suddenly leave the company. So there was a lot of issues and drama going on behind the scenes with this game. And it wouldn't have happened if the Disney Star Wars stuff wasn't included. If they just did a remake of the original trilogy and prequels, probably be no problems. I'm just saying. Sometimes you have to not only look with your eyes, but you need to listen with your ears and feel with your heart when something's wrong. So, not a Jedi thing, just, you know, common sense thing. There's a reason why there was outrage from this movie.
Luke, I don't know if you know this, but most of us kind of think you secretly are a Jedi since your name is Luke.
Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe.
But we appreciate all your support, and whatever you want to do is your decision, but we definitely don't expect people to agree with us. We're just saying our opinion. Like, we're just people like everyone else. Alright, great to see you. Thanks so much for the super chat. This eye says, why does, Admiral Amelin Holdo's story remind me of Matthew Marcus's story on Exo Squad? Thank you for the super chat, this eye. Yep, mirror people, exactly.
Mirror people, Amber, your favorite.
I told you could not avoid playing as Rey, says OH. They did the boy dirty, says Rusty. Masquerade. Yeah, yeah.
We know.
Mirror people hypes this Mage Wolf. I don't like mirror people. I can't really talk about why I don't like certain things, because you guys will just, you know. Oh.
Mirror World.
No.
Yep. Mirror World. Mirror.
Why would this be a thing?
It's a thing.
Why would we have to go to a mirror world? This is one of my biggest fears. Please don't. I don't want to go to the mirror world.
Mirror world.
Oh. Yeah. Like Luke said from the beginning, like he said he was going to be very good to the 1 through 6, and he was going to just say his opinion on 7, 8, 9. Because it's hard. It's hard. We're all going through trauma from what happened in 7, 8, and 9. It was hard.
Rey versus.
It was like millions of voices cried out in terror and then were suddenly silenced on Twitter. By Disney.
Mirror people.
This is creepy.
You'll bring Luke Skywalker to me. Can you see my surroundings?
You're gonna pay for what you did.
I can't see yours.
You're too late. You lost. I found Skywalker.
Did he tell you what happened? The night I destroyed his temple, he had sensed my power. As he senses yours. And he feared it. You're not alone.
Neither are you.
What?
Awkward!
What in the world is happening? Ew. What?
Is it true? Did you create Kylo Ren?
No, he didn't.
Keep silent now.
Yeah, he did.
What do you mean?
He created Kylo Ren.
Oh, he didn't?
Yep, Kylo Ren was sleeping peacefully in his bed. Luke had a nightmare. This is why this is a poor characterization of Luke Skywalker, and Rian Johnson has never seen a Star Wars movie. So Ben is sleeping peacefully. He is Luke's top student. Luke Skywalker, the character of hope for the Republic and all of the balance of the Force, walks up to his nephew who's sleeping peacefully and tries to murder him in his sleep. Not in any incarnation of Star Wars in the past 45 years did Luke Skywalker ever pull a stunt like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruin Johnson to the T. Yep. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's why people don't like Jake Skywalker. He's a jerk.
Did you do it?
He's not Luke. It took a lot for Mark Hamill to play the character for essentially one last time.
Gio says that's why the Disney is evil, which the whole company's not evil, but the mouse is evil.
The mouse is evil, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Gios.
Luke, I need to know.
What happened? I thought I could train him. I could pass on my strengths. Snoke had already turned his heart. And he turned on me.
No! If I go to him, Ben Solo will turn.
Rey, don't do this.
Then here's our last hope.
This is the most weird, awkward scene I've ever seen, even for a Lego movie.
I know, Luke risked his life to... Oh, here goes the Jedi texts! Thousands of years! And Yoda just stands there! He literally brought those books from the Jedi Temple!
So Luke threw a hissy fit because somebody stole his lightsaber?
Yep.
I don't understand.
Solo, you did. Lose Rey? We must not.
Then why are we losing the books?
The children love the books!
Why would you burn down the books? But what if you do lose Rey?
Talk to Ben. I know there's still good in him.
How would you... This is just so much wrong
I've got
with
to
it.
try.
I know. The children love the books. Do you remember where that's from?
Yeah, I know. It's from the... yeah.
So, yeah. Luke Skywalker fans, when they saw The Last Jedi, their mouth being agape, it was not in amazement, it was more out of disgust. Because here you had a character who risked his entire life to bring back a character a lot worse than his nephew. Kylo Ren did not commit as many atrocities as Vader did.
The reason I don't like it, says Garrett, is Luke would never do that to his sister's son.
Nope.
Exactly, Emperor Garrett.
Exactly.
But may I say something? I know this is weird, but may I say, You know, I grew up in a kind of a rough neighborhood, and people, like, did, you know, bad things to each other, their family members sometimes. They try to rob their family members or
fun.
cause bodily harm. But I'm just saying, like, people do forgive. Like, you know, like, they'll be like, oh, my dad was not very good before, but I forgive him now. Maybe he tried to... I mean, I really do believe there are people that have been almost killed by their family, and they do forgive them, and they move on. Like, it's a thing. Like, people forgive their family members. Like, Ben didn't need to turn to the dark side just because Luke tried to kill him. Like, he could have forgiven him. He could have, like, ran away, waited till Luke cooled off, and been like, showed him, no, I'm not going to go to the dark side, and then forgiven him, and they could have gotten back together as family. I really don't think that was, it's just stupid. It's like, you can't blame your actions on other people. You can't be like, Luke threatened to kill me, therefore I became a Sith Lord for the rest of my entire life. You can't, just because someone threatens to kill you doesn't mean you can blame your entire rest of your choices and your entire life on that one incident of one person threatening to kill you. I mean, Ezra Miller just threatened to kill some people, and they're not going to become Sith Lords. I'm just saying, like, just because someone threatened to kill you, even if it's really bad, like... You know, I'm just saying you can get over it, especially if it's your family.
Yeah.
No, it really does happen. People's family members, like, they do forgive them for things like that. Like, they can do it.
Wait, did I go the wrong way again? I may have gone the wrong way again. Yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost.
What am I talking about? I'm talking about Kylo Ren.
Okay, I'll be nice.
Becoming a Sith person. What did you guys think I was talking about? Chewie becoming a Sith? What are you talking about? What am I talking about? What do you mean? Yeah, of course. Who's the only Sith here? I thought there was only one Sith. There's only two Siths that come in two, so it could only be, I could either be talking about the Emperor or Kylo Ren. Talking about Kylo Ren, like, he can't blame the whole rest of his life on Luke. It's not race, you know, Yoda just said it was your fault. You know? Also, there's a lot of times where people try to kill each other in Star Wars, and then they work it out.
How do I get to Crait?
I mean, it's a war. It's in a war, so they're going to be trying to kill each other and on the wrong side all the time.
Oh, I found it. It's over there. Okay, I found it. I found it. Thank you, guys. I got lost for a second there. I got lost for a second. But I found it eventually. Sort of. Not really.
I don't know who Snoke is.
Snoke is a character that's not around very long for you to even care about. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that would be like Samuel said. That would be like the Aang from The Last Airbender trying to kill his own friends who basically became his family. Yeah, it would be exactly Samuel.
Yeah, it's out of character.
It doesn't make any sense. It's just completely out of the blue. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Unless you've never seen Star Wars before in your life and you just are kind of writing your own sci-fi movie, and that's exactly what happened.
What I'm saying is, in reality and in the game and the movie, you guys and me, if somebody tries to death threat you guys in your life, you cannot just become a criminal for the rest of your life and end up in prisons and then be like, this one person 20 years ago death threatened me, and so I became a criminal for the rest of my life and I blame it on that. That's basically what Kylo Ren is doing.
Yeah, here we go. Time to meet Kylo Ren. Oh!
You don't have to do this.
Yeah, but he's evil, so...
I feel the conflict in you. It's tearing you apart.
My conscience is clear.
No, you still hurt. I feel it.
You still hurt.
Sir. Let me get that for you, Mr. Kylo, sir.
Mr. Kylo, sir. Can
Oh
I?
my gosh.
I can make him afraid.
So, I just saw that apparently the reason Disney wanted to do Finn and Rey getting together was because it was too risky.
We're meeting the Supreme Leader. I dressed
Too risky for what?
But communicating through the Force.
Yeah, like
called for being shirtless.
It caught me by surprise. Enough of this.
There's been interracial couples for like 30 years in movies. That's dumb.
Feels like we've been
I
chasing
know.
the resistance forever.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that they would be. But that doesn't even make any sense. I mean, even Captain Kirk and Uhura on the ship like got together at one point. I'm just saying, like, that would be so
we don't
weird
all
if that was
have
a
force
reason.
powers, pal. How about you show some respect for a little thing called manual labor? Why won't it just work? Big old battleship, bad boy.
Are you lecturing me?
Wired by a chow.
Don't lecture me. Oh, cool. My lightsaber is kind of neat, though. The cross guard thing.
My lord, my sincerest apologies. Proceed as you wish.
Who's apologizing and why? Am I going the right way or the wrong way? Ooh.
Ben, when we touched hands, I saw your future. Just the shape of it. You will not bow before Snoke. You'll turn. I'll help you.
I saw something too. Because of what I saw, I know when the moment comes, you will be the one to turn. You will stand with me, Rey. Incompetent maintenance staff, I told them to have this fixed.
Join me and let's fix it.
I see what you're doing. How about you join me and we fix it?
Can we just fix it together?
Oh, this is so awkward.
But you will join me.
Creepy.
I saw it.
It's like they're trying to I know what they're doing here. They're trying to do the Luke and Vader scene from Return of the Jedi where they're talking before going to see the Emperor. But it's just I don't know if it's just the Lego version, but also the Last Jedi version was kind of weird cringe. Yeah.
Exactly. James says, I wish Finn was the hero of the sequel trilogy. I wish Luke wasn't a jerk. I wish this whole movie was rewritten.
I mean, the thing is,
Definitely,
if you really wanted Rey, here's the thing. If you wanted Rey to be the hero, that's not the problem. The problem is that they tore down other characters in order to build her up. There's no problem with making Rey the hero of the story, but you don't have to dismantle the people that came before her in order to make her, like, you know, the savior of the franchise. You could have given Luke a very important role that didn't involve killing him the way you did, and you didn't have to, like, basically do what you did to Finn or Poe in order to make Rey appear as a better character, because she's not a really good character the way that they did her. She could have been really good, but they decided not to. Because, you know, reasons. Why is this not working?
Yeah, I mean...
I'm frustrated. I'm gonna break this. That works.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of... Yeah, I think Gio says,
That's the only problem.
Yeah, Gio said the mouse did what Emperor Palpatine did to Anakin, but this time it was the mouse who turned Luke to the dark side, or should we say, Jake Skywalker? Yeah, definitely, Geos.
Probably wasn't supposed to break that part, but I don't really care.
K-Wings, have you ever heard or read the alternate version of Rise of Skywalker? It was going to be called Duel of the Fates, and the script was not too bad, says Luis.
No, I never got to read it. I kind of, like, if I'm being honest, guys, like, after the Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars kind of died for me for a while. And then I saw The Mandalorian, and I was happy again.
Thank you for the super chat. Maybe after playing This Eye, says maybe after playing this, you should watch Netflix Arcane to wash out the taste of this crap story.
Ah.
Yeah, I will definitely consider it. Netflix's Arcane. I'll watch an episode this week. This Eye.
What made me a Star Wars fan again was The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, like, renewed my faith in Star Wars, at least for a little while. And also, you know, Jedi Fallen Order was an amazing game. I really, really liked the story from that. And, you know, but yeah, this movie and The Rise of Skywalker or whatever really shook my foundation as a Star Wars fan, because it was like, it wasn't Star Wars to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this.
Did I glitch the game?
but like the whole thing where people say, you know, online where like Rey and like if that's true that people were saying they didn't know if they could have Rey and Finn get together because of, I cannot think of any other reason except for a reason that would be terrible. You know, never mind. I can't even, you know, whatever the reason for them ditching Finn as the main character of this new trilogy is.
You can explain to the Supreme Leader why you destroyed our king.
How is that my fault?
I'm just gonna say this. I don't know if this is always in the back of my mind, and I try not to say it out loud because it's like, okay, I don't want to accuse them of doing this, but it's like whatever the reason is for them to completely unwrite Finn as the hero after writing him as the hero up until that point and completely destroying it.
Gonna have to hold that thought. This is actually a cool scene.
Okay, I'll wait for this scene and then I'll finish my thought later.
Young Rey. Come closer, child.
You underestimate Skywalker, and Ben Solo, and me.
You have the spirit of a true Jedi. My worthy apprentice, son of darkness, heir apparent to Lord Vader, fulfill your destiny.
I know what I have to do.
Whoa.
There you go. That's the end of Snoke.
Wow.
Yep. And now you have this really cool lightsaber fight, except one of the guys in red actually dives out of the way before either Kylo or Daisy hits him. And it became a joke online for a while.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a really cool choreographed lightsaber fight where you're fighting essentially the Emperor's guards.
Yeah.
You know, the people in red.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, and like, I was just gonna say, for whatever reason, you know, whatever reason they built Finn up as not only the love interest of Rey, but also the hero of the story, you know, and then they suddenly completely abolished everything they'd written for Finn, who was supposed to be the hero. You know, the fact that, you know, Finn and the actor that plays him is a person of color, it looks really bad for Disney. Extremely bad. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not accusing them of anything, but it just looks really bad. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Alright, so what is the scene here?
Well, let's see. Kylo killed Snoke, and he and Rey are teaming up to fight these red guys. Basically.
So they already killed Emperor Palpatine really fast?
That wasn't Palps.
Oh, that wasn't Palpatine?
Nope, that was a clone of Palpatine's. Snoke.
These red dudes look a little bit different than, like in the...
They are a little
in
different.
the prequels.
Prequels? They weren't in the prequels.
They were?
No.
Oh, they were in the
original trilogy. Yep, the Emperor's Guards.
Thank you for the super chat, Prometheus. What Lucasfilms could have end the series is the Abeloth story of a powerful force being that was a threat to the galaxy. Luke and Crait had to beat her. Okay, thank you, Prometheus. Thank you so much.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Yeah, he was the main character in The Force Awakens, Samuel. Like, everyone thought he was going to be. His character was the most well-written. Even when Rey, or Daisy and John Boyer, when they were in, now I know actually her name, Daisy, when they were on, like, fan panels and stuff, like, people would say, oh my gosh, you're my favorite character, Finn. And, like, she would I felt like she seemed a tiny bit jealous because, you know, people really thought of Finn as the main character. A lot of people did. I know I did.
I mean, it had a more interesting story than Rey did. He was a, you know, stormtrooper who defected, and he became a rebel, and
he even had a
he
reason why
helped search for Luke Skywalker, and yeah.
He even had reasons why he defected. Like, he even went over with J.J. Abrams and said, like, he didn't feel like he would just defect for no reason. What's the reason I would defect? So they, like, literally went over his, you know, his character was pretty, you know, fleshed out why he did all these things. So, yeah, whatever.
Now she thinks that she's turned Ben to the good side, but he's like, fooled you!
Oh, really? That's what happens?
Well, I hope they make it funny. We'll see.
But, like, that's the thing, though. You can't trust people that are evil. That's what the whole thing is wrong. Like, if he's using the dark side of the Force to contact her in a cave, you know, if I'm in my room and I'm... Never mind.
Okay.
The fleet! There's still time to save the fleet!
Rey! I want you to join me. We can rule together and bring a new order to the galaxy.
Don't do this, Ben.
Join me.
This is weird.
Finn, Holdo is loading the crew into shuttles. She's going to abandon ship. Did you find the master Codebreaker?
Well, we found a Codebreaker.
You can actually do this, right?
Cloaking our approach, we should be off their scopes.
I'm gonna call this section A Codebreaker. Oh, okay. Here we go.
You sure they can't see us?
We'll be fine. And if not, we won't have to worry about
through the cutscenes.
Oops. Yep, here we go. Ah, the big battle.
And we're in.
If you haven't noticed, we don't look like we're in the First Order. How are we gonna reach the room with the tracker switch?
We're gonna have to sneak into the laundry room and grab some disguises. It's just off the main corridor. Come on, there's a trooper in that corridor. We have to take him out.
Won't that create a bunch of noise? BB-8, do you think you could make us a distraction?
I guess it's worth a try.
Dude, just wait. I'm gonna have to sneak up behind him. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, like, in reality, there are a couple main characters, or should have been, to the new movies. It would have been Finn and Luke would have been two of the heroes. And some other people as well. Well, Luke probably, if he was dead, then yeah, Finn, obviously. But yeah, Luke was drinking some milk, so he didn't really have time to do hero work.
Oh, the helmet. Wait, where did the dude come from?
Is someone there?
No, nobody's there. Just...
What was that? More troopers needed. Do you copy?
Shoot. So much for...
I was just thinking, it would have been great if Finn had actually kept his stormtrooper outfit. Like, so in case he needed to infiltrate, he could just use it again. I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't see me. Cool. Well, that works. I'm wearing my First Order thingy again. That's fun.
Yeah. It's just interesting that, though, Yoda, like, he was tempted to use anger to fight against, like,
This is it! The laundry room! We gotta get in fast before any troopers find us out here. Quick! That trooper's coming back.
Okay, let's do this.
Huh?
That's not quite right. There you go.
So now we look the part. Where are we going?
This way?
Oh no!
Oh no, they put a red sock in their outfits. It's hilarious.
That is funny.
See, that's cute.
You sure these disguises will work?
We'll be fine. Just look casual, but not too casual. When we get to the room, how long will it take you to get us in?
No time.
Enemy territory, it says?
Yeah, but like, that's what I don't understand about the whole thing with Rey is like, usually like if a little evil, like you can't use evil to do something good. Like you can't use, like she was using some kind of evil force in that cave
Hello
thing
there,
she was
Admiral.
in.
Can I get the door for you?
Can't believe these disguises worked.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
But he outranks...
We're in.
Okay.
I don't believe it. We're in.
Let's get this show on the road.
Where are we going, though? Oops. Perhaps here? Ah! Wait. Chrome Dome... Oh! We have to fight... What's her name?
Whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Hands up. Drop your weapons now.
I got a deal.
Resistance transports have just launched from the cruiser. Fire at will.
Whoopsies.
Those transport ships are unarmed, unshielded. We don't stand a chance.
Ho. Time to board your transport.
Someone needs to stay behind and pilot the cruiser. May the Force be with you. Always.
I don't understand what just happened here.
You'll see.
So being a complete jerk to everyone will be completely fine as long as she sacrifices herself in death.
Pretty much.
Why couldn't she just have a droid pilot it? Or put it on autopilot? They don't even have that.
FM 2187. So good to have you back.
I mean, it's hard for me to believe they didn't have an autopilot because even like Boeing like jets that
taste the
rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Yeah. Even like Boeing jets, like you know, like
We can't reach her up there.
you know, like
We may not have to. This place looks dangerous enough.
you know, you fly on a.
I need
sorry.
to hear the dialogue. It instructs me when I'm supposed to.
You know this is actually going down.
Okay, so she is apparently hiding up there. Okay, she's up there.
Time for Mary Poppins, y'all.
Mary Poppins, y'all already happened.
The Assassin's Creed skins are out in Fortnite already? Or they're coming out?
Actually, I don't see.
Oh.
I'll squash you like
Oh, I have to drop the TIE fighter on her.
But you're telling me that they have all this technology.
But it ain't tough enough to withstand a TIE fighter landing on it.
I have the high ground. You'll never reach me from there. Don't try.
Really? She's doing the high ground line?
Yeah.
But she doesn't have the moral high ground since she's a jerk.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work out. Also, she's part of the evil empire.
Empire doesn't exist anymore. It's the First Order.
Oh, I am really slow on this one. But like,
I'm not leaving this ship until you're all out.
but isn't this ship gonna turn to ash anyway? Why would you?
None of them leave here. Understood?
What? Why would that be?
There's too many of them.
Seems a little obsessive. You're gonna come onto an already burning ship and make sure people get shot as they're already burning?
BB-8, you're the best.
Stop that walker. Now!
Where is it gonna go? It can't walk into
Your
space.
insurrection ends here. 2187.
Stop the walker? That doesn't make any sense. The ship is on fire. It's about to explode. Why would you come onto a burning ship to shoot people? That seems crazy. This is what I don't understand. Why they have all... This is like a huge ship that has tons of ships inside of it. Like a helicarrier or whatever, almost. Or more. They don't have an autopilot feature? They have... If you take a, commercial flight, they have autopilot. They put it on autopilot on our modern planes. They didn't have an autopilot feature to just have the ship, like, cruise for a minute? I have auto cruise on my car. Yet they have these ships within ships within ships, and they don't have autopilot. That doesn't make any sense.
You're overthinking it.
No, I think that they really reached for a reason to redeem that character. And for a reason why we can't make fun of her because she risked her life.
Oh, I make fun of her all the time.
But I'm
She's
just
a
saying,
terrible character.
there was absolutely no reason she needed to risk her life. They could have easily said the ship was on autopilot. And then she would have had to face the music. And
Disney's officially making a Mara Jade series? Is Luke Skywalker going to be in it?
What makes you think you will win?
Or does it take place before? Because Mara Jade and Luke have, like, a tied history together.
I have the high ground, says James.
Alright, we're almost...
The skins are already out?
Very cool.
Alright, thank you, Emperor Garrett. I appreciate that. And thank you, Devin and Geos, for letting us know the skins are out. And thanks for agreeing. Thank you. I appreciate that, Garrett.
We could get that working again if we had a fuse. Want to call in some heavy firepower?
No, Rose. Ow.
It should have been Admiral Akbar's sacrifice, not Yoldo. Could send him out on a high note, says Misty Dolphin.
Yeah, he had a lame death.
Yeah, have somebody who actually matters be the person that sacrifices their life at the end.
Here's the thing. Admiral Akbar survives so many things, and then they kill him off in The Last Jedi in a lame way. Like, he was like a hero of the original trilogy. He'd been around a long time.
People were saying it might have been an April Fool's joke.
Oh.
Come on, joke's on you, it's low ground. Let's bust some kneecaps, says Cyberbane. Thanks, Cyberbane.
April Fool's Day was some... That was at the beginning of the month. That's not cool.
Have you guys noticed that The Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker are kind of like the original trilogy? I mean, they take things from the original trilogy, but then warp it so it's like a terrible version of itself. I mean, they steal aspects from the original. It would be like, if I would compare these new ones to the original trilogy, it would be like if I literally took a screenshot from the computer of, a work of art such as Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, and I printed it out and drew with crayon over it and then said, this is just as good as the original. That's basically what the new ones are compared to the original. Yes, they copied them, but in a terrible, awful way, which disrespected and completely misunderstood all of the original themes and reasons for why the characters were doing things in the first place. So, I mean, if I could literally go to the Louvre Art Museum and then draw with crayon over all of the priceless artwork there, that, is like thousands, millions, and billions of dollars, then I guess you could say I made a new art project by drawing with crayon over, a painting that was already there.
Alright, guys, what am I supposed to do with this section to beat Chrome Dome here? Oops. How do I defeat Chrome Dome? Is there a way?
Shots fired, Amber. Yeah, I did fire some shots. Oh, thank you, Samuel. Yeah. He didn't die, Admiral Akbar?
I thought he died.
I mean, people thought he died.
Okay.
He went to light speed to a different planet, but his ship crashed on that planet. Well, I mean...
What happened to him after that?
I mean, did he survive then, or...?
Why do people say he died in the
Yeah, a lot of people
Disney
say he
trilogy?
died.
Did they confirm he died?
Thank you for the super chat. Prometheus says the sequel trilogy are the NFTs of the film industry. Thank you for the super chat, Prometheus. Yeah.
Seriously?
Let's go, Chrome Dome.
Aw, thank you, Geo says you guys are the best YouTubers. I like watching you guys every day. Thanks so much, Geo.
You always were scum.
Rebel scum.
Bye, Chrome Dome. You won't be in the sequel.
There's a shuttle back that way. We've got to go.
And there's still another level. Wow. Really feels like Disney made this longer.
They're trying to escape. Why aren't we trying
Fran?
to escape?
We'll find a way across.
For the first order.
Aren't you guys supposed to be evacuating? This seems kind of pointless. Okay.
Portable ATST? That's awesome.
I thought it was kind of cool.
She died as she lived. Pointless, says Marky. Marcusy.
Yeah. Not even...
It's just, see, this is the thing. If they're trying to be like, have her be Iron Man, see what happened was Iron Man is he felt bad about how he had kind of been a jerk, and he tried to redeem himself by being a better person, and then he, at the end of the movie, then he basically sacrificed himself because he was showing character growth, whereas before he didn't care about anyone, and then he showed that he did care about people. So,
Ooh.
Iron Man, by sacrificing himself.
Oh, right.
So I'm just saying, like, if they were trying to do that thing where she was trying to gain, like, points of being a decent human being, like, sacrificing herself, she would have had to actually acknowledge, like, sorry I was such a freaking jerk, Poe, and everyone. I was wrong. I originally was getting voices in my head from the Emperor trying to make the morale of the troops terrible, but I realized I was wrong, so I feel bad about it. I'm gonna yeet myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would have written it.
Okay, that's not how that shuttle's supposed to work, but alright, that's fine.
What happened?
The girl.
She took Snoke's escape craft.
Let's finish this.
Long live the Supreme Leader.
What is that?
The mineral planet Crait.
That's a rebel base?
Abandoned, but heavily armed.
Okay, this is the end.
They're coming. Shut the door.
Incoming! No! Ben! Rose! You're not dead!
Is this all that's left?
Buddy! Oh, I'm so glad to see you! Use whatever power we've got left to broadcast a distress signal to the Outer Rim.
Okay, let's finish this. We're almost done with the worst of the Disney Star Wars. The most painful part is coming up, though.
What can we do to help?
We need to get a distress signal out to our allies.
Because you want to know what's so bad about this scene coming up? is because, for whatever reason, even after the poor characterization of Luke Skywalker, I had hoped when I saw Luke appear that he was going to kick butt and take names, and he was never there to begin with. And that was when I became a Sith. That's when I was like, the Jedi are dead. That was like the final like middle finger from Star Wars to the fans of Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, like somebody was asking in the chat a little bit ago. Yeah, I understand there's a different pronunciation of crayon. I don't really... I've never heard anyone say crayon ever in my whole life.
I just really admired the Admiral, you know?
But maybe I've just never been to
Sure,
the South.
I understand.
Maybe, I don't know.
We gotta get this distress signal out quick, but the dish has got no power, and it's facing the wrong way. Could you help us out?
Can I help you out with something? Maybe.
I guess we can spare the power supply from that one.
I guess that's when I learned my lesson that Disney likes to troll people and doesn't care about their fan base.
But see, this is the thing, like somebody...
Now we've got it turned on. Do you know how this thing works? I left the manual back on the Radish.
Let's see, we got...
Somebody in the chat was saying, well, I thought Anakin was the one that was supposed to bring balance to the Force. It's like, right, but he didn't.
Luke was the one that brought balance.
He didn't bring... He could have brought balance to the Force, but then he turned into a Sith. So he failed.
Looks like we got it up and running. Good job.
So...
but the dish itself is a bit broken. You think you could get on the roof and fix it?
The roof now? You want me to go on the roof? Okay.
That's why Luke Skywalker learns to use... He's able to use kind of both. Some Sith powers and some Jedi powers in the Return of the Jedi. But yeah, Luke succeeds where his father failed
about this one.
to bring balance.
Sorry.
Yeah, they even said that in the books, so... That's not like a, unheard of concept. That's what was in the books.
Alright, thank you for the super chat. Clayton says, Amber, Iron Man did care about people. But his decisions had consequences because he was making them out of fear of Thanos.
This is easy.
Him and Steve Rogers aren't that different, which is why he has flaws, says Clayton.
Yeah, Rey doesn't have flaws, though.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, thank you so much for the super chat.
All the people arguing in favor of Rey, she has no flaws. She's made as a flawless character.
I appreciate that, Clayton, and thank you for the $10 super chat and for all your support, Clayton.
And that's why she's a boring character. Okay, how do we get BB-8 down there? Finn, are you okay? Perhaps.
Yeah, I understand. So what you're saying is that Iron Man always did care about people. He was just like rough around the edges or something. But I thought sometimes he didn't want to like work with a team or something. Like I don't.
Sometimes he didn't, but he did.
I got confused by what was going on with that.
He did the right thing in the end.
Yeah, but he showed character growth like throughout. But yeah, I guess you're right. So he always did care about people, but it was hard for him to like.
He was an introvert.
Yeah.
He put on.
I understand what you're saying. Okay, thank you, Clayton. I understand. Thank you very much. Somebody in the chat earlier was asking. Oh yeah, no, I already went over that actually. Never mind.
Okay.
Bring back Lego Lord of the Rings, says Ethan.
The distress signal is being transmitted. Imagine if no one responds. I'm sure they will.
Is this?
I'm not worried.
No.
Oh, you just got back from church music practice? That's cool.
Ben, come up here. You're gonna want to see this.
Okay, what's going on, Poe?
People are saying they made this one longer because they wanted us. The mouse wants us to suffer longer, says Joseph West.
Feels like it.
Everyone's saying that they're dragging this particular one out longer.
Oh, than all the other ones? I wouldn't doubt it. If I was at Traveler's Tales, I would have turned in my resignation after having to work on The Last Jedi too. So many people quit the company because of this game. It's very sad. They were probably driven insane.
Yeah, exactly. Devin says, best part of this is they didn't show the Rose and Finn romance.
I hope so. We're getting to that point.
Gio says, the characters are okay in the Disney version, but I don't like the personality of how they changed Luke. Yeah, I agree, Geo's World. Yep, exactly. Thank you for explaining that to me, Clayton. I appreciate that.
I really don't feel like people would have hated the Disney trilogy if they hadn't mistreated the original characters. If Luke and Leia and Han were all treated exceptionally well, with respect, like what they did with Ghostbusters Afterlife and, you know, some of the other, like, returning franchise films that they've done, I don't think people really have a leg to stand on that the Star Wars movie isn't very good. But the fact that they dragged their names through the mud and their characters, that's what made people so passionate and angry, is because they brought... It would have been better if they didn't bring the characters back at all and just did new Star Wars with these characters without even bringing the originals in. And then the movies, people would probably think of them a little bit more fondly. But they ruined Luke and Leia and Han and Chewie. That's the problem. Oh look, they let Poe actually be the leader again. Now that pink-haired lady is gone. See, that wasn't even funny. That was just like cringe.
Oh no.
Oops. Oh, they did skip it.
Thank God.
Luke, I'm sorry.
I know. I'm just glad you're here.
Oh my gosh.
At the end.
See, I thought that they were... When I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to redeem Luke. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. All up until this moment, this was what it was for. We're going to see Luke Skywalker kick butt. And it's like, nope. And it was like, serious expletive.
Follow me.
I was so mad.
Oh. Thank you for the super chat, Prometheus.
Did you come back to say you forgive me? To save my soul?
No.
Yeah, he just dodges.
Is my lightsaber on?
Devin says blue milk.
Fire everything we have.
Understood. Fire!
Oh.
I failed you. I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are.
Why wouldn't Luke just calm himself? What's he at?
This is like, even Luke Skywalker, or sorry, Mark Hamill, when he was talking about this scene, like years after, he was like, I really thought, like after all the stuff that they were doing in the movie, that in the end, I was going to get to be the hero, and he's like, nope! It's like,
yeah.
It's like, nope!
Okay.
Yeah, he just...
The resistance is dead. The war is over. And when I end you, I will have defeated the last Jedi.
Amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong.
How are you doing that? I hit you.
I don't cheat. I'm not even gonna...
Learn some new tricks?
But Luke could have just showed up and then blasted all those things with his force powers if he was actually
Well,
here.
you find out actually in The Rise of Skywalker, his X-Wing was still there on the planet. So yeah, he could have showed up and actually...
I see going into hiding.
And he probably wouldn't have died, but
Right,
nope.
why would he have to
No
force
matter.
project himself? That would have taken more energy.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Yeah. There's only a couple movies in my life that have really disappointed me to the point of anger and sadness. The death of Optimus Prime in Transformers,
Goodness.
and The Last Jedi's character assassination of Luke Skywalker, and then the fact that they didn't even give him a cool ending.
How? What's going on?
The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning.
And I will not be the last Jedi. The master of the Knights of...
They even cut off his...
What? Why would they cut him off?
There has to be a natural opening that's not on.
They cut it off?
Why would they cut off Luke's dialogue?
Wow.
Well, they must really hate Luke Skywalker.
Curse you, Disney!
Okay, thank you for the super chat. Prometheus says,
We can find another way around.
this is why I'm doing the, what is this, Crude trilogy first? Maybe that was a misprint. To play the actual Star Wars game 1 through 6. So you're just doing the 1 through 6 first? Yeah. Definitely Prometheus. That's what we did. Thank you for the super chat, Prometheus. Thank you so much. But it's like...
Yeah, he's cool in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba, that's true. I still hope they change the Disney Star Wars eventually. But... way through the cave.
Disney really hates Luke Kwings, Fernando.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, you hated Batman Bad Blood 2, Luke, says Emperor Garrett.
That movie was terrible too.
They could have at least made that a real boss fight, says Timothy. Yep, exactly. Why would they cut it off? Yeah, that was weird, because Luke didn't push anything. I was watching. My Luke didn't push anything. When someone says no one cares about me, I'll just say every word of what you said is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we need Jon Favreau in charge of Ahsoka, says Devin. Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to the Ahsoka series. They've done nothing but good things for Ahsoka in the Clone Wars, in Star Wars Rebels, in The Mandalorian, in the Book of Boba. I think Ahsoka series will be good.
Oh, okay, thank you, Prometheus. This is why I'm doing the crap trilogy first, so then I can play the actual Star Wars games 1 through 6. I get what you're saying, Prometheus. Yeah,
I mean,
you don't leave a bad taste in your mouth at the end.
Traveler's Tales, they give you the option of playing like the first movie of every, thing to unlock stuff. So you don't have to start at the Phantom Menace. You can play Phantom Menace, then you can play A New Hope. A New Hope will unlock Empire. Force Awakens will unlock Last Jedi, and so forth and so on.
Cyberbane says Disney lost their kneecap privileges with that one. Yeah, Mandalorian is a good show, says Geos. Yep, definitely. Aoneko says, someone says Disney trilogy is good. Me. Every word of what you said is wrong. Curse you, mouse. Yep.
My delts are getting quite the workout.
I liked Star Wars Rebels, says SPX. I didn't see that.
Star Wars Rebels is really good.
You think they will try to fix the sequels with special editions, says VG Shine?
I don't know.
I don't think they can. How could they fix it?
You can't ever fix it, because what are you going to do with, you can't bring, the actress who played Leia back to life. Han Solo, or rather, not Han Solo, Harrison Ford will never do Star Wars again. He doesn't like it anymore. He's going to kill himself off in Indiana Jones, too. Like, it's just, you need to get the man to retire from acting, because he's just really petty with old age. He's going to kill all his characters if you let him. If you're like, oh, he's going to come back and he's going to play Indiana Jones, it's going to be great. It's like, did you not see Star Wars?
But think of it like this, okay? This is how I think of it. Like, the prequels, like, people said they wanted to change that. And, like, they could have fixed that by editing out Jar Jar Binks from every scene. But they didn't do that. Like, I mean, they actually got in so much... I feel like they would get in so much trouble if they did edit things out. Like, there was a huge Rose Ticco thing where she was such a bad character where people didn't want to buy her merchandise. So they edited her out of some of the pictures. Like, people got really angry and were saying, like, oh, they edited her out because she was a woman or because she was, of her ethnicity. But in reality, it was because...
She wasn't selling toys.
It was because nobody wanted to buy the t-shirt with her on it.
There is a warehouse filled with Rose Ticco figures. No one buys them.
It's because she was written badly as a character, that's why. How many good Disney sequels are there, says Drago? I don't know. What is better, Rebels or Mandalorian? I only saw Mandalorian, so I don't know what the Star Wars Rebels is like.
Star Wars Rebels is really good. Mandalorian is also really good. It depends what you're looking for. If you like the Clone Wars series, then I would recommend Star Wars Rebels. If you like the original trilogy, I would recommend Mandalorian. What am I supposed to be? What is going on here?
You liked Vader in Rebels? That's cool, Timothy. Awesome.
Vader was very cool in Rebels. Yep.
If Grogu wasn't in The Mandalorian, the entire Star Wars franchise would have stayed dead. It's possible.
I don't...
Grogu was pretty cool in that.
Grogu is very cool in it, but I think The Mandalorian would have been just... I wouldn't say as successful, but I think it would have healed a lot of Star Wars fans' hearts just because of how awesome the storytelling, the characters, and the Mandalorian itself, like the premise of the show, is essentially like a space western. Whereas Star Wars is kind of like a space opera. The Mandalorian was like a fresh take on the Star Wars franchise that it healed a lot of hurt that Disney caused Star Wars fandom. So even if you didn't have Baby Yoda was like the icing on the cake. You know, the cake was already delicious. Baby Yoda just made it like scrumptious.
Basically, Baby Yoda was like adding like a layer of whipped cream and strawberries in the middle of the cake.
And ice cream.
And a layer of ice cream.
Yeah.
Basically. But Luke, I don't like cake if it doesn't have layers of ice cream and strawberries.
I know. Okay, so Rey's gonna use the Force and... Who sent the Force dogs?
Grogu's adorable. Definitely Tevya.
Rey's not. So happy to see Rey.
Strike me down in anger and I'll always be with you. Just like your father. Not now. Go away. Just come back later. Thank you.
That was funny.
Oh. See you around, kid.
Dumb.
Lame.
Lame. Boo! See you later, Rose.
Bye, Rose. You don't have a role in the next movie.
She was like, darn it, now I'm stuck with her.
I don't want to watch after Rose.
Luke is gone. I felt it.
I felt it too.
How do we build a rebellion from
Rose
this?
is Meg.
We have everything we need. Right here.
We have everything we need right here. Ew. Because he had Okay, there we go. The Last Jedi is done. Tomorrow is the finale of the story and also the start of our free play. Woo! Where we go back to the Phantom Menace. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, people. There is another stream starting at 11 o'clock for Star Wars Battlefront for Trayvon. I don't really know what he wants in Star Wars Battlefront. Like he wants Amber to play hard mode. I don't know.
I think I'm playing hard mode on Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
That's what I think is happening. So Trayvon is an honorary ultimate because Trayvon donated a whole bunch.
He donated quite a bit.
Tremendous amount last month, and Trayvon actually has to wait a few months because his bank account has a band-aid on it.
We broke his bank.
So, Trayvon is very generous, and yeah, so basically we're doing Trayvon's honorary ultimate this month. So I believe it's going to be Star Wars Battlefront 2 with playing in hard mode. So if you guys want to stay for that, we'll be doing that. Thank you guys for all the kind words and helping us not feel crazy in that we, you know, I was glad to see a lot of boos in the chat for when Luke died in such a shameful way. So thank you guys for, we joined each other in solidarity to, it's like, it was like a support group from the trauma. This has concluded the support group of the trauma.
Oh, so much trauma.
Well, I was gonna say for the comments, you could be like, how did it make you feel to see this movie? No, don't write that. I really don't know what to write from this that wouldn't be painful. Like, I cannot think of anything. Like, why don't you write, something? What do you want to write? Something about blue milk, Luke?
Jake Skywalker is one with the Force. That's what you write. Yay.
I can't do Gran Turismo. I had to install Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront was so many.
And we can only have so many things on our thing at one time. All right, guys. Jake Skywalker is one with the Force. Luke, I think we have to conclude the stream.
Oh yeah, right.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you guys don't forget to like and subscribe and check out our contest. We're going to be giving away the winner's copy tomorrow on the stream.
Yep.
And we'll be doing free play. Or actually, no, we're going to be doing the last one first, episode 9, and then we'll be doing free play.
Free play is where we'll be giving away the contest.
Oh, wait, well, so we're going to do it after the... So we'll do the second stream of the day. We'll be giving away for the contest.
During the Phantom Menace free play, yep.
Okay, during Phantom Menace free play. So, all right, guys and gals, thanks so much for watching. We're gonna do we're gonna do the contest giveaway tomorrow during the Phantom Menace free play. Don't forget to write in the comments if you made it this far. Jake Skywalker is one of the Force, and we'll see you guys in 20 or 30 minutes with another stream. Thanks so much for watching, and see you guys next time. I'll see you guys in 20 or 30 minutes. God bless. Happy gaming. See ya.